start with this. Caitlin Clark's leading, and we've got 4 Indiana Fever players in the top 10, which I think can be expected. And there's a supposed, people keep telling me, supposed second most popular player in the league that doesn't look like the second most popular player at all.
Caitlin Clark is absolutely dominating the WNBA All-Star fan voting, pulling in a staggering 515,993 votes, a total that isn't just a lead, but a clear message. While many continue to label Angel Reese as the face of the league, she didn't even make the top 10. To make things even more surprising, several of Clark's Indiana Fever teammates are also climbing the ranks, turning this year's All-Star race into a storyline no one could have predicted.
In the lead, Angel Reese isn't even close to making the top 10.
How did Caitlin Clark's fans manage to completely flip the script and turn the WNBA All-Star race on its head? Her staggering vote count isn't just hype, it's a reflection of a much bigger shift happening across the league. What's truly driving this explosive fan movement is more than just her highlight reel plays or record-breaking performances. It's the cultural momentum she's built around women's basketball itself. Clark's rise has become a statement of how star power, relatability, and fan engagement can rewrite the politics of the WNBA, challenging long-standing narratives and redefining what it means to be the face of the league.
The list is out. The list is out, man. Check out what Chloe ended up stating. Caitlin Clark is number 1 in All-Star fan voting in the first returns the league just announced. Clark has 515,993 votes, while Minnesota's Nafisa Collier is second, and Indiana's Aaliyah Boston is third.
The list is out, and Caitlin Clark has officially claimed the top spot in the first round of WNBA All-Star fan voting. The league confirmed that Clark pulled in a massive 515,993 votes, securing a dominant lead over the competition. Right behind her is Minnesota's Nafi Sakalier in second place, while Indiana's Aaliyah Boston rounds out the top 3. One thing's clear, the fans have spoken, and their message is loud and undeniable.
He's the only player to eclipse 500,000. Nafisa Collier, who is probably the leader of the MVP pack right now, is at 485,000.
Caitlin Clark's fan base has become an unstoppable force in the WNBA. Her 515,993 All-Star votes stand alone as the only total to break the 500,000 mark this year, a feat that no other player even comes close to matching. It's more than just an impressive number. It's a powerful statement of support that highlights how Clark's impact reaches far beyond the court, redefining what fan engagement looks like in women's basketball.
Fam, you literally have 5 players looking like they're going to be in the All-Star game. Check this out. You got Caitlin Clark right here, Aaliyah Boston right here, right? We go down a tad bit, Kelsey Mitchell. Go down a little bit, Lexi Hull. That's 4. That's 4 already. And then at 16, you have Natasha Howard, fam. Yo, oh my goodness, man. I know they are eating crow right now, man. Swinging.
To put things in perspective, the next closest player in the voting is Nafi Sakalier, with around 485,000 votes, a sizable gap that underscores just how dominant Caitlin Clark's support truly is. There's even growing buzz that Clark could shatter the 1 million vote mark by the end of the voting period, something the WNBA has never seen before. But this surge isn't just about one superstar drawing attention. It's become a full-blown movement that's forcing the league to rethink how it understands its fan base. The ripple effect of Clark's popularity is lifting not just her own profile, but the visibility and excitement surrounding the entire WNBA.
You cannot mess with this fan base, all right? Caitlin Clark fan base is the most dangerous fan base in a good way, all right, when it comes to voting.
That's right. Indiana Fever players are suddenly everywhere on the WNBA All-Star voting list. Aaliyah Boston holds strong in third place with about 447,000 votes. Kelsey Mitchell follows with roughly 217,000, and Lexi Hull sits close behind with a similar total. Natasha Howard ranks 16th, and Sophie Cunningham is climbing fast at 23rd. That's 5 Fever players with a legitimate shot at making the All-Star team, and it's all being fueled by the wave of momentum coming from Caitlin Clark's massive fan base. Fans aren't just voting for Clark, they're lifting her entire team into the spotlight. That kind of influence is rare. Most players can't elevate a whole franchise just by showing up. But Caitlin Clark's presence is doing exactly that.
So I'm wondering, are we going to see 1 million votes this time? Because I saw somebody earlier that said, so far, voting is actually way up versus exactly where we was at this time last.
What sets Caitlin Clark's fan base apart isn't just her stats or highlight reels. It's the deeper connection they share with her. Fans see Clark as clutch, the kind of player who delivers when it matters most, and that trust has built a rare kind of loyalty. For them, voting isn't just a casual click, it's personal. It's about making sure she gets the recognition they believe she's earned. No one could have predicted this level of dominance. While Clark entered the league with plenty of hype, few expected her to pull in over 500,000 votes and now be within reach of 1 million. This isn't just popularity, it's momentum strong enough to reshape the entire WNBA narrative. Her fans aren't waiting for the league to decide who matters. They're making that decision themselves, and now the league has no choice but to listen.
Now, if you were thinking that you were going to be able to keep Caitlin Clark out of the All-Star vote, you're crazy, man. All right. You're really out of your mind if you thought you were going to be able to keep Caitlin Clark out of the All-Star vote.
And it's not just about the numbers. These voting results send a clear message. Every attempt to downplay Caitlin Clark's impact or shift the spotlight elsewhere has only made her fan base stronger. Her supporters are speaking loud and clear. They want Clark and her teammates front and center. The WNBA's old marketing playbook is starting to feel outdated because fans aren't waiting for the media to decide who the stars are anymore. They're making that call themselves. And right now, Caitlin Clark is the player they're rallying around.
We are 6 players down the list, and I've yet to see the name Angel Reese, or one of her dozens of aliases. I haven't seen Bayou Barbie, I haven't seen Me Bounds, Queen, Social Media Princess.
While Caitlin Clark's fan base is redefining what influence looks like in the WNBA, a very different story is unfolding for Angel Reese. Despite being heavily promoted as the league's next big star, featured in campaigns, interviews, and headlines, Reese's fan support hasn't matched the hype. She currently sits in 13th place with around 173,000 votes, far behind rookie Kiki Iriefin with 213,000 and teammate Aaliyah Boston in third with 447,000. Meanwhile, Clark has surged to over 515,000 votes, leading not only herself, but 5 Indiana Fever players into All-Star contention, proving her reach extends far beyond her own performance. Fans are making it clear they value authenticity and results over media narratives, choosing players like Clark, Nafisa Collier, and Aya Wilson, athletes who connect and deliver. Even Paige Buchers has climbed to 6th place, further highlighting this shift. With media votes still accounting for 25% of the final selection, the risk of backlash looms if the results don't reflect fan sentiment. Ultimately, this isn't just about Angel Reese missing the cut. It's about fans taking control of the WNBA story, rejecting manufactured hype, and rewarding the players who have truly earned their support.